Hey, greetings everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ask Me Anything. Hopefully, you all are having a wonderful day and that you're living your life by design. So, we'll just be talking a few updates, a few major announcements, and hopefully, yeah, we'll get to it. Greetings, everyone. Hopefully, you all are doing well. If you're catching this live, hashtag live in the replay, or if you're watching this right after, yeah, hashtag replay. In order for me to see your comments, head over to streamyard.com/Facebook, and that will allow StreamYard to view your Facebook comments. All right, so let's see so that we can see what that means. It's okay on YouTube, but on let's see, on Facebook, it's another thing. So let's see. One sec. So yeah, today's a very special day. It is my eldest son Trevor's 11th birthday, and we'll be here celebrating at home just amongst the five of us. So yeah, just it's just that type of a year. Following over from last year. So as of now, just keeping everyone that we care about safe and let's fix this one. Safe and yeah, just hopefully we get through this and the kids and are just simple, right? And let's see if it works. Well, let's do it this way then. This one better. Anyways, just a couple of major announcements as well. Hopefully, I'll be switching to a new camera, but gotta work with what you have, and hopefully down the road that when things start scaling up and improving on my end, that then yeah, we can have be able to serve you a lot better. So, why is it? Once again, I apologize. Just getting this all fine tuned. All right, so if you head over to StreamYard, I'll be able to see your comments from Facebook. It's okay right now. It's working. It works well on YouTube. So I'm streaming on three different areas: my personal profile, my Facebook page, and also on YouTube. So without further ado, yeah, today just celebrating my eldest son's 11th birthday. It's been quite a journey. It's it's hard to believe he's already 11 already. So a couple more years and he'll be a teenager. So another challenge to learn from and grow and yes, see how do you say it how teenage years will look for Trevor. But as of now, just enjoying uh, him turning 11 today, and also shout outs to to my coworker Susie. It's her birthday's on the 11th as well, and let's see. I think another person on the 11th. But anyways, yeah, happy birthday to all of you who celebrate their birthday on February 11th. But it's quite funny. Me and my son share kind of the same numbers, but in reverse. So as of now, he's February 11th, 2/11, and I am November 2nd. So 11/2. So he's my mini me, my buddy, and yes, he's just been growing, and his personalities kind of have changed over time. Uh, it's really hard to explain, but he's. I mean, we kind of live in a different era of information, and for as of now, their information is through YouTube content, through video games, and stuff that they also learn from school. So it's oh, jeez. Hopefully, I apologize. I've been talking all this time. I didn't realize I lowered the volume of my mic. So yeah, definitely guys check out these things. So I apologize. I've been talking, and the mic was off for like 6.5 minutes. So once again, well, that's one way to add more, expand the content. So once again, I apologize. I'm celebrating my son's 11th birthday today, and a couple people are celebrating their birthday today. Susie's happy birthday to you, and then any of you who are celebrating their birthday this February 11th. So yeah, my son turns 11 years old on the 11th. And yeah, 11 is my personal favorite number. And also one of my mentors, Angie Norris, 11th is her favorite number. So yeah, today's a very special day, being my son's birthday, and also, uh, you know, my very favorite numbers. So one also being November as my favorite number. That's 11th of month. So I was saying earlier that me and my son are kind of flipped on our days. So he is the 2/11, February 11, and I am 11/2, so November 2nd. So yeah, something special that we share in common. So just call it what it is. It's one of those, not superstition, but just one of those funny facts about me and my son. And also, one favorite numbers being 11. It's also, you know my dad's born on November the 11th, which is a Remembrance Day here in Canada. So yeah, a lot of 11s going around today. So yeah, just today is the Ask Me Anything Thursday. Um, but as of now, this probably will be the last one. Will be temporary, uh, putting it on hold to basically restructure, rebrand the message, and yeah, just you know focus on that time to gain some traction. So I've been doing these Ask Me uh, Anything or Q&A Hangout sessions since last year, or like I think November. But as you know, it's sometimes we get people that join us, and then sometimes we don't. It's just me usually talking, right? So yeah, I'm just probably going to be putting that on hold as of now. Also with the Monday message, put that on hold and focus on one, learning, and also at the same time creating a system. So um, I've been doing a 66 day challenge learning e-commerce, or like moving my eBay business onto e-commerce platform called Group Card. You guys are more than welcome to check it out over on Groove with Ryan. And that one is gonna be my major focus heading out for 2021, because it's something that I've been doing for the last 2 years, or the end of 2018. So I started working online, starting my own online store on eBay back in November. It was something that I bought an existing business on from one of my closest friends who was moving into another field. So instead of closing and shutting down his eBay business, which was already having traffic and having customers come in already, I bought the business from him, and yeah, it has opened up a new kind of world to me. At the same time, it has given me, it has helped me in huge, and having your own online business has helped me drastically last year, not knowing what the future will hold, being laid off for 8 weeks and being injured for 6 weeks from my running. That now I wasn't getting government assistance, and obviously, yeah, no income was coming in for those 6 weeks. That you didn't know what the future will hold, but the having the eBay business, having an online business helped a lot. Just reduce the stress, reduce the worries, and it got me through those times when I wasn't trading time for money. So yeah, I mean, it has opened a lot of opportunities. I have met a lot of incredible people online, and friendships, and mentors, and a lot of useful information, and that you will never. There'll be no end to how much information that you can consume. The main thing that you need to do is find out what really makes you happy, what makes sense to you, what will, same as, finding that diet. There's no wrong or right diet to go on. The most important thing is the one that will stick to you the most, and that will make you happy, and keep moving forward. That is the one that you should focus on, and keep moving forward on. And with that said, I had a lot of wonderful time uh, when I started this 21-day quarantine body shift program back in October. with a coaching call with my coach at the time. But it it was something that I was doing personally for myself, right? And it was wonderful to help people on something that I'm already doing, but ha- having it be my who I am or what I want to help people out. It was one thing like that, but having it as my identity was another thing. So I kind of levitated to what I was doing the last 2 years was the e-commerce, right? So that was something that made something that I was already doing that was made uh, sense to me because it was already producing income for me. It was almost at one time making more income than what I was earning time for money, right? But as things slowed down, and that the energy was being split in too many ways, that it was time to really focus on what I really wanted to do. So um, I'll probably more likely be, you know, dropping the 21-day quarantine body shift program uh, from here on out. I am still going to be serving the few that have joined the program with me and help them on their journey, and that will be my primary focus. But it what made sense to me in my mission to my main mission is to creating a difference and making a difference, helping as much people as I can. um, and obviously there's many ways to get there. There's but then obviously you can have it all but you can't do it all, and that's when you have to narrow down your focus, narrow down what makes sense to you, what really makes you happy, what really drives you, and go from build around that. And you know what as much as I love to stay healthy, keep uh, healthy as possible, help those who are ready to who are looking to that little help and that little support. I'm willing to help those, but having I didn't really want to paint myself in a corner that fitness is who I'm all about. I'm in that respect. I'm all about trying new things. Are is all things the correct way? No, just it's correct for me. Obviously, like I went on a journey for a year and a half, and now I came to um, an understanding, a balance that I will not be able to eliminate carbohydrates from my lifestyle as of now. But I do know definitely. I started with keto, but I don't want to be labeled as the keto person or whatnot. All my actions judged by, oh, I thought you're on keto, right? Like, what? I'm about, you know, uh, having fun, enjoying life, and sharing moments with friends and families. Doesn't mean I have to be super religious on one thing or another. And people that I followed on the keto space are like the same way. It's it's finding that balance, finding that, you know, what will work for you. Hun- Keto, keto or paleo, low carb, the carnivore, or the vegan diet. Uh, these all work if it works for you, right? And there is no one thing that is 100% solution for everyone. It's gonna be a combination of everything to match your DNA, match your body. And that was just one thing that I definitely did not want to continue to pursue, like um, you know being pulled in many directions on what types of food to eat, because everyone's really different. You can succeed in having a low carb diet on the carnivore and the keto space, and you could also have a low carb diet on the vegan vegetable space. It's just finding out those foods that are low carb on the vegetable vegan diet that will help you reduce that what you call it, I apologize, the family, the mother and daughter, my wife and mom are just cooking a frenzy for my son's birthday. So yeah, don't worry, there's people in the kitchen, so it's just our thing is very sensitive, or which is good. You don't want to be sleeping and then the smoke alarm doesn't go off when there's smoke. But yeah, it always goes off every time we cook on the frying pan or in the oven. So anywho, back to topic. Yeah, there's a certain template when it comes to keto, carnivore, vegan, paleo, Atkins. 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, and you're gonna have to test out each one. There's gonna be stuff that's gonna work for you. There's gonna be stuff that's not gonna work for you, and I cannot go in a direction of making suggestions to people, because obviously I'm not going to be testing out the vegetable vegan diet. I'm not going to I tested out the carnivore, but obviously it's something that that's not really satisfying me as of yet, right? But there's going to be time. I definitely do not want to even go through the keto flu as well, Rich. So, which is good. I'm not experiencing that, because I still have some carbs in my diet. But then obviously, I am watching, maintaining my carbs intake, and that has been working for me. But yeah, definitely, I want to help people as much as I can. And it's through what I've personally experienced for myself. But going out to trying out different things, and making suggestions on the fitness side of things, it's definitely something that I do not have a lot of time to commit to, because I have still my part-time graveyard shift from 3:30 to 10 a.m., and then after that I have my e-commerce orders on eBay to process and fulfill. And then yeah, I had this coaching on fitness, and yeah, that was pretty much my day. And now, starting off this year, hoping to start a 66 day challenge for myself, learning group card. I basically kind of fell off the wagon for the last week or so. So obviously now I had to come to the point where I need to reset that, because obviously, habit is something that you need to do on a daily basis to the point where it becomes a routine, right? If it doesn't have to be daily, but on a weekly basis. And there are times that I haven't been doing that. And also the fast track that I've been on, you know, starting the year. I haven't been able to keep up with all the recordings. It's good that that I can watch a lot of these recordings on 1.8 to 2.0 the speed, but obviously it's my time and my energy is being pulled in many directions, and I just been feeling really fatigued the last few days on trying to get a lot of these things done. So yeah, as of now, you know, I need to kind of narrow down my focus, reanalyzing my direction, my brand on what I want to do and how I can serve and help as much people as I can. Obviously, the fitness side of it is only better reserved to a few of those who have already taken the challenge with me. And if I was going to be scaling up on that, it would been really, really stressful down the road. I need to really invest on the time that's already there. And obviously, that will be continuing on with my e-commerce store, transitioning that market, transitioning that traffic to my personal online store that I am currently building. That I really wanted to get it done by the end of this first quarter, so I want to have it done and up and ready even before the end of March. So definitely want to have that up and started for sure. But yeah, obviously the last week or so, I was already probably on day 25, and I just I just couldn't get that momentum back, that pace back, because there were just a lot of things that was going on. So yeah, obviously, yeah, it's quite really sad to not do these Mondays and Thursday things, and I don't know if anyone has been benefiting, because obviously, yeah, I can't. If there's no feedback, then there's no comments, no feedbacks. Then obviously, you gotta uh, not cut your losses, but you gotta invest your time in those that are seeking help. So my main focus now is learning the e-commerce side of things, which I'm already doing for the last 2.5 years, and turn that into a course, turn that into a freelance as well, and build around that. So it the fitness sides will always be a part of me. I have my personal coach, and once again, congratulations to my coach, Justin Kent from Miles to Marathon, and also to his girlfriend, Lindsay Buttersworth. Uh, my Justin proposed to his girlfriend, I believe, during the weekend. And yeah, I congratulate them both on taking this next chapter in their lives. So very happy for them both, and I hope they are able to fulfill all their goals and dreams together as one team, and really level it up as they become uh, a partner in crime, so to speak. So congratulations, Justin and Lindsay, on your engagement, and hopefully, yeah, I pray that your uh, whenever the wedding is happening, that wishing you both many blessings and happiness and success for the future. So, but anywho, just yeah, I have my personal coach for my running, right? But I'm always open and willing to help those who are looking to get healthy and fit through running. All I can share is my personal experience, and if my coach is willing and able to answer these questions, then I'll do that. But you know what? I had to stop this vehicle, uh, uh, hit the brakes, and just reverse or pivot back to what made me get on this online space, and that was through e-commerce, and also share why I'm making the move to a different platform from eBay, from Shopify, because obviously it's not all about making the money, but at the same time finding efficiency, finding growth, but at the same time not having to continue to pay more subscription, pay more monthlies as your business scales up. And that's why this made sense to me to move my business to group card, and also kind of reawaken something that I've been doing back in 2010 on, can you really can you make money without money? And obviously, when I got onto this e-commerce space, obviously, yeah, I invested money into purchasing the business, and then yeah, hence I'm already in a negative. And then obviously, yeah, just learning the business, scaling it up, and paying monthly, paying subscription, paying fees, and then at the end of the day, what is left, probably more likely 30% of of what was bought, or what the customer, like, out of the $10 that the customer gave me, probably only $3 was profit. So obviously a lot of that would went to paying the eBay monthly fees, and a part of that went to paying the transactions using PayPal. Right? They obviously using their platforms to do the transaction between bank to bank, between person to person. Well, obviously, that's how they make their money. And obviously, what I'm doing is a physical product, so that needs to be shipped to the customer. So at the end of the day, out of that $10 that the customer pays, only $3 of that is kind of profit. But hence that is kind of saving up money to pay for uh, office supplies. But so obviously you're gonna need PayPal, you're gonna need Stripe to collect from your customers. So that's something that you can't really do without. You're gonna need that processing center. So that's something that you can't really eliminate out of the picture. So the other thing that and since I'm on a physical product, then obviously I cannot eliminate the shipping and handling part of it. So the other thing I could have done to reduce my expenses is move to a platform after paying the one-time membership fee, because right as of now it's still in beta. So maybe moving into to subscription in either next month or April. Let's say from March to May might be the window of when this when group card will move into subscription base, right? And I'm just happy and fortunate that I was able to get in on. I think it was in July or August that I went on. I joined this platform. So yeah, I was on the Shopify. I was trying to transition eBay to Shopify, but it was hard to get traction on that, and the stuff that I needed to get done, I would have to pay extra subscriptions to third-party apps, and that's the thing. A lot of those third-party apps are already built into Group Card, so that's what made me happy that as my business grows, I do not have to continue to paying adding new subscriptions, so I can allow that profit will just allow the profit will be heading back into helping me grow, reinvest my business, and be able to serve a lot more people. So that made for me it made a lot of sense for me to just share that happiness and joy, and you know and like I said, Shopify is continuing to grow, because a lot of people are moving on to the online space, to help them either in their finances, like me, and also either to share what you know their joys, share their creative products and ideas that they want to hobbies that they want to create for their audience, that a lot of people have moved on to space, and especially if a lot of these people were had to get laid off, then obviously they had that time to really think and to really assess their future, and really probably follow up on projects that they always put off, because that's just the life of trading time for money, heading to work, heading to school, heading to your business, that a lot of the stuff that you didn't have time for. Well, now obviously you have a little bit more time to look into it. So yeah, I mean, this was what made that I've been doing and has made income for me. I did share last year in the summer that I made 1,000 sales in 1 year, or in, let's say, it didn't even finish the year. So I finished 2020 with, I think, just under 1,500 orders, right? And you know, uh, a lot of people are moving on to the online space, and that's where I feel like will be able to help and serve a lot of more people on that transition, that plan B, and hopefully that plan B will become that plan A and become that only plan that you need, right? And too many things. Like, there is should only be one plan. There should, not be that option, or that mindset that half this fails. Well, then obviously, when you have the taste of a challenge or overwhelm, that will come into play, and it will always come into play regardless. Then, instead of searching answers, going through the experience, we give up way too soon. We give up, 3 feet from gold, 3 feet from riches, or success, because obviously, we we do not exercise all the resources that are at our disposal, because not just because, you know they're not at present, but sometimes, we know what we know. It helps a lot if you are able to have another set of eyes, either through a coach, and if you can afford a coach, then there are hundreds to thousands of business communities, Facebook groups out there that are helping and supporting one another in their venture into their entrepreneurship. So that's definitely, something that, I can be happy to talk about more. Am I expert on it? No, but then I am surrounded with a lot more people than I am on the fitness side of things. So I also have a personal coach in that manner to uh, help me vent as well, because obviously, it's really, you really might not find a lot of people, either on the local level, to understand and share your joy, share your challenges, and be real as much as possible. And that's, something I want to be, as real as and authentic with all of you. And definitely did not want to, be pulled in a lot of directions, through, you know trying to do the fitness side of things, and then I still have my e-commerce business. So I had to focus now and eliminate, um, you know something that's just, pulling out my direction. Is, I definitely cannot eliminate the e-commerce, because, there's already traffic, there's already customers that I need to fulfill my orders with. So that was something that, I couldn't really turn off. And but for the fitness side, obviously, I could only help those who are willing to, get answers, get help, and need that support on their fitness. So uh, I will be serving those who already took the challenge with me back in October. But for me to push in this direction and get more customers, it would been a lot more strain on my already limited time. So unfortunately, yeah, I will have to um, repurpose the brand, and focus on the entrepreneurial side of things. Focus on, and still be the same, platform on building habits, but, well, building habits towards your business, building habits on getting started on building your online business, and that's will be my primary focus. And yeah, probably in the next week or so, we'll be changing up my profile page, my Facebook page, and at the same time, yeah, definitely will be not will not be promoting the 21-day quarantine body shift program. I'll be heading to another brand that I need to reserve really soon. Unfortunately, there's a .com version of it, so but that's fine. I mean, it's not even utilized as of yet, so I think it's just one that someone reserved the name, and hopefully, what do you call it? Reserve it as a real estate, and hopefully sell it to someone who wants that domain name. So, but obviously, I definitely will want to purchase that in the future. But you know, definitely want to head in a direction where does it really take money to make more money? And my answer to that is no. You can really, with a lot of things that's happening now, and a lot of things that have happened last year. A lot of people became very creative, found solutions, found answers, created new products, created new software, um, created new courses that you can have that that side gig, and then hopefully it becomes your future gig. So that's where I like to focus on and like to help people who, like myself, are interested in getting started on the online space through e-commerce, and that's the main direction that I'll be going with from here on out. So as of now, I will be. This will be probably the last. I'll still keep Coach Ryan Jarata, but it'll be a coach through helping you start your e-commerce business. So yeah, I will have to end the Monday message with me. Probably come up because I definitely want to give more value and justice by not just putting what's a topic and building content with that topic. Definitely want to have put my ideals on Google Docs and really expand from there. So I'm following someone who has shared, who just provided free content on how he does his podcast, how he builds content throughout the year. So I'll be following that format, and hopefully, everything that I want to share, I learn and want to share with you, then it's definitely be able to, you know, give more value, reference those who shared those lessons, and give props to those for sure, right? And not just feel like that I'm just winging it each time I'm online on Mondays and Thursdays. So yeah, I mean, I did not need to explain too much, but obviously, yeah, it's uh, not getting a lot of response to the Ask Me Anything or the Monday's message. So for now, I will have to put those on hold until this rebranding process happens. It's think of it as like Matthew McConaughey, that he did not want to be labeled as the what do they call rom com, or yeah. Uh, he does not want to be known as an actor in romance comedies, and he had to step away for about, I didn't have to say, was it I think it was almost 2 years that he had to step away from the movie industry and be known for various roles like in actions or more cerebral, because that's his focus is just the cerebral aspect of things. And you should check out his book or green lights, and also check out his interview with Tim Ferriss, you know, on why he moved on this direction. So, but yeah, I definitely will want to bring the Mondays back and the Ask Me Anything. Hopefully by April, but you know, I'm targeting April since because I have to restart the 66-day challenge again, learning the platform. Hopefully, like I said, got a head start on it in January, but then leading into February. But then obviously, I lost traction in the last 2 weeks. That I really need to reset another 66 day challenge. Life shift into learning this platform from beginning to end, because once that I can do that, that that is something that I'd be able to teach you guys. So it's the one thing to give you guys fish to eat. It's another thing to teach you guys uh, how to fish so that you guys can feed yourself for your entire lifetime. And with another saying there, I can only show you to water, but I can't force you to drink it. So yeah, that's one thing that I didn't want to keep doing, especially on the fitness side of things. That I had to continue to follow up with people on their fitness, because I really want to help as much as I can, right? But obviously, I don't want to be that sales guy tracking you down, or that collections agent trying to find out if you're on track, if you know what's going on, where you are, what's your status. You know what? Um, I'm always here to help, regardless. But obviously, it takes 50. It's 50-50%. I had to. I'm willing to meet you halfway, but I cannot get into your zone and try to drag you the 50% of the way, because then you are you are losing the most important thing, is that commitment in yourself, right? And I don't want to take that experience away from you, because it's one thing to be accountable, have a accountability partner, but it's another thing that if I have to continue to um, knock at the door and you know get you out of bed and get your apparel and shoes on. That was something that was starting to get stressful, and obviously uh, uh, it's something that I do not really want to. I don't want to ruin relationships because of just trying to be persistent and help you on your journey. So yeah, it's I definitely had fun and a lot of enjoyment on helping uh, the people who did jump on the 21-day quarantine body shift program. But yeah, those are the ones I will continue to help if there are interested in still wanting to reach out. Then I'm willing to help them out. But from a new client's perspective, then yeah, definitely there won't be. I will have to put a close on this, and obviously it's going to be really tough, because obviously all the videos that you guys know and see me is me after my runs, right? So it's gonna kind of be a mixed message and transition, but over time, especially on my Instagram posts, sharing all my runs and whatnot. But over time, you know what, people will all learn, people will adjust, and that's something for myself I must overcome, and and understand that that it just takes time. It to get through things, and I'll you guys will still see me 3 to 4 times a week after my runs, but the message will change from staying healthy, which I still recommend. I know I want you all to continue to do, because that's one thing that we fail to do as entrepreneurs is putting our health as number two or as number one, right? Uh, to our business, because obviously we are continue to add growth to our plate. We're trying to serve our audience, serve our community as well. And obviously, that sacrifices comes from time that we have, and definitely, that's something that I want to control. Will the process be slow? Yeah, but then once things become systemized, once things become handed off. A virtual assistant, or future employees, right? Then that's something that you can certainly protect. And obviously that's what what the message that I want to share is that you are in total control of your life. It's just your willingness to say yes to the important things and say no to those that are not part of your core values, are more of a side quest than the main quest, right? And yeah, definitely, I want to be known for a family man with a business rather than a businessman who has a family, right? So family is one of my core values, one of my three core values, and I need to really get back to those, right? So unfortunately, the traction with the fitness has not really garnered a lot of steam, and that's fine. It's the things that I challenge myself may be really extreme for people, but I continue to move forward, and if it inspires a lot of people to search for answers, to continue to challenge themselves, and definitely, I don't want to be also under the religious side that okay, this is uh, who I am. Who I am is more of helping, serving, and finding joys and happiness with my friends and families. And yeah, I mean, I am not gonna be very strict on on when there's an event, not this time, but in the future when gatherings and whatnot. Then I'm gonna enjoy a meal. I'm going to enjoy my friends and family's cooking, and I'm not going to have to look. Oh, there's too much carbs in this, or there's a lot of sugar, and it's just these things. These things. Life is really short, and these things uh, they don't happen every day. So, like if it if you can live for the moment, to experience the moment and enjoy the moment and create memories, and then the days that are just become routines like Mondays to Fridays, work or school, then get back on track. That's just it. Just get back on track, get back on the wagon, and move forward. And then uh, when it comes to creating memories, create memories. Don't have to be tight-fisted or stingy, because you know on unless like I said, if it's making you sick, then obviously it's you have a medical reason for it. But if not, because it's your way of eating, then you know what, it's definitely something that I definitely do not want to be labeled for, and it's been it's been some personal attacks. Just trying to enjoy a coffee with friends, and obviously after a run, I want something to eat. Then obviously it's like, you know being questioned on, is that keto, right? Like, I'm hungry, right? That's the most important factor in there, is that I'm hungry. I'm not eating because I'm just eating out of boredom. I'm hungry after a long run. So, just a little pet, no, just to say a little pet peeves there. But I had to live my life, right? And you know what? It's there's gonna be a challenge. There's gonna be things out there, but I'm gonna continue to smile, and move forward, and just create more memories. And uh, obviously, yeah, I don't want to be always constantly looking at scale, looking at my appearance, because that's the image I set for myself. I will stay healthy and strong, and continue to improve my running as best as I can, as injury free as I can, and that's what's more important to me. So from here on out, this, like I said, this is going to be the last. Uh, oh, that's what I'll say. I'm putting the Ask Me Anything and the Monday message on hold, because on the fitness side of things. And once everything's all set up, hopefully by April, as we start Q2, or my like to call second new year, that yeah, we'll be running on a new engine, a new brand. And like I said, I'll be taking the new Matthew McConaughey approach, and just really step away from the fitness space, and promoting it, and get back into what I've already been doing, and why I kind of started this journey back in June. And that's getting back into the e-commerce space, what's already have been working for me, and learning how to scale that, learning how to transition that onto a different platform, and be able to teach others, either whether it's a freelance or starting a 5-day challenge, and then into a group activity that will be the primary focus. But for me, it's about helping those who are wanting to drink from the water, right, and not continue to chase people to lead them to water, right? Because then obviously, yeah, there's just a lot more work, and that's just something uh, that will take away from one of my core values, and which is continue to learn, take notes, take those notes and see where they fall into my Monday's message, to really expand the message, the value, and then yeah, just continue to share education and what I've learned through other people. And that's better time spent finding out answers for my community, rather than spending those time to follow up, if people have fallen off the wagon. So that's definitely one of the reasons why I kind of stepped out of the financial space, because I used to sell insurance, and definitely don't want to head down that direction in in uh, in just chasing people who are not yet ready. And obviously, like I said, I definitely not be going to the stage of very complex learning. I just like for myself and for many people. Just definitely want to keep it simple and understandable and repeatable, right, and duplicatable. So so yeah, from here on out, starting next week, gonna restructure my calendar and definitely focus my profile, my image through being able to help people start their own online business. So yeah, but once again, thank you so much for any all of you who have been very supportive, who've been providing positive feedback, positive comments, and really supporting me on this journey. It's been quite uh, eye-opening experience last year, heading even to now. But obviously, you got to really prioritize what's important to you, and that's yeah. Last year really opened up a lot of eyes on what really makes you happy when the routines of everyday life has been put on hold. And yeah, just uh, I will still continue to post my runs and motivate people, or not even post my runs, but you know post motivational comments and whatnot. I will probably do a Wednesday uh, webinar or a page for people who want to learn more about the platform that I'm using. That's probably something that I'll do every Wednesday from here on out. And then as I continue to uh, work on my 66-day challenge and all that stuff that I learned, put it into a 5-day challenge and into 21 day or 66-day course, then yeah, that's something that hopefully something that I have ready for the Q2 or shift 2, which is April, May, June. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, this is something that this is something that I'm already doing for the last 2.5 years. But hopefully, I start enjoying it even more because it's something that I want to do rather than like I'm doing now, is because I bought an existing business that is that is not my vision, right? But it's because there's already traffic and orders coming in. Then it was just a waste to close it down. So yeah, I might be transitioning that business from bumper stickers to motivational stickers that you can put on your walls, right? But that'll be something, a transition that will be happening in the near future. So once again, thank you all for all your support over the last few months. It's quite sad to put the Thursdays and Monday sessions on hold, but I definitely want to rebrand and follow my joys, follow my happiness on the online space. And yeah, just stay tuned. I will, like I said, I will be still online 3 to 4 times a week after my runs, but definitely will not be talking too much about the health and fitness side, but more of the happiness and fulfillment side in following your dreams, starting your online business. So once again, yeah, um, it's really hard to uh, sign off, but you know what? Like I said, we're gonna come out stronger. Uh, Hopefully by April, if I put that much distance from the health and fitness side of things. But I'll still be doing that for myself. I'll be still doing that in my local community, but I need to change up my identity as a from a coach from health and fitness to a coach from happiness and fulfillment, and that's through starting your own online e-commerce business. So once again, thank you so much. From here on out, just I'm gonna focus on learning, implementing, and then yeah, you just feel free to follow the journey with me. And yeah, thank you to all those in my community, my challengers, and let's move forward and continue to grow, continue to progress, and continue to level up. All right, take care, and I will catch you in the near future.